Hello, welcome back. This is a Motley Reviewer, and this is going to be my review on Transformers Legacy Red Cog. Let's look at the packaging first. Here we get a nice picture of Red Cog in his alt mode with the base figure. Red Cog in his alt mode again, or his robot mode. A close-up of his face. Autobot symbol. Back details. We got Red Cog, him and his forms for weaponizer, vehicle form, his accessories, which these accessories up here I'm not going to be reviewing, only the two that came with the original Cog. But you got the nice Legacy artwork, Bulkhead, Blaster, RC, Hot Rod, Optimus, and a picture of Cybertron. And that's it, and that's it for the packaging. And let's look at the main figure. The main figure is mostly red and black with some gray silver bits. Okay, let's look at the head sculpt. It's this nice blue visor, some silver there, some nice detailing, red right there, and that's it for this. And let's get into his accessories. He came with two of these guns. The original Cog did, which is why I am reviewing this. The original Cog came with these two guns, which you could put in any of the 5mm ports: his arms, his hands, his legs, his chest. But what I personally do is plug it into the back of the figure, which is what I like most personally. Now let's get into articulation. Arm, fold 360, can do a 90-degree bend. If you move this, you can bring the arm out all the way. Arm out all the way. Legs can kick all the way forward. Some of the way back, but it's blocked by this butt plate. He can do the full splits and then some. His head can do the full 360. And let's get into comparisons. Here he is compared to Kingdom Sideswipe. They're roughly the same size head to head. Here he is compared to fellow weaponizer Slammer. And here he is compared to Six Gun, which loves to fall, so holding him up. There he is. Here he is compared to Voyager Legacy Blaster. If I can straighten out his legs. And there we go. He's a bit taller. Here he is compared to the core robot of Leader Class Space Upgrade Optimus Prime, who again is taller because he was a Leader Class with a Voyager Class main body. And here he is compared to Legacy Leader Galvatron, who is a lot bigger. Let's get into transformation, shall we? First thing you want to do, rip them apart. Take every weapon off. Wait, before I do that, let's show off how he's Blast Effect compatible. You can plug in Blast Effects here. Let's get the smallest ones. Here. 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 You can be shot here and here. You can be shot in the leg. You can be shot in the back. We'll go in more into the guns and accessories. But back to transformation. Pull everything off of him. Unplug the torso. Rotate the head. And fold down this. And you have the first part. Then for this, you bring this down. And these slots will go into these two tabs, will slide into these two slots, and then you have the back, and then this tab will plug into this slot, and then you want to plug these onto the main body, and then these can be plugged here or here, but I personally plug them in the back. Here you have his battle train that loves to fall apart. Here he is compared to Sideswipe. Here's the back part compared to Sideswipe, the front part. And then them combined, if it'll stay together. He's longer, because it's basically a robot mode, just lying down. Here he is compared to Six Gun, who is pain to transform, not a pain to transform, but a pain to keep together. Here he is compared to Space Upgrade and Optimus Prime's vehicle cab robot. Which he is slightly longer than. And here he is compared to Slimer in robot mode again. Let's see the height. Plug them back together. Taller than Slimer. And we are going to show up his weaponizer capabilities. Pardon me as I get the instructions to show off all the fancy things. So for this, you want to take off all the stuff. Just pull them all apart, and then you have this pile of weapons. Straighten these out. So then, the next thing you want to do is fold these in, and then go to here and fold this out. Okay. First configuration, the armament configuration. First you plug in his legs into the feet of the figure you want it to be on. I'm doing it with Sideswipe because that's what the original one had. You plug in his guns into his forearm and hand. then you take these two guns, and these tabs right here will plug into these 5mm ports. And then this 5mm port will go here. And then you take this, put it in his hand, and there you have his armament mode. What I like to do is push out the head and then plug this into the arm. But here we'll have the next configuration, which is a backpack of murder. You want this in the same configuration, like this, but then you pull out these, plug them in, like you're making the robot mode again, line them up, have them like this configuration, turn them up a little, plug these into the feet, then you take his guns, plug them into the forearm, what were the forearms, then plug it in his back, and you got this huge backpack of murder, and then you grab this, you fold it up, fold down this tab, put it in his hand, and backpack of murder. And you can use some effects parts. Let's bring in all the effects parts. You can plug in these here, or down here. Plug these in up here. If it wouldn't line up, plug them in, then you could plug these in here, and if we open this up a little, never mind, that won't work, you have this giant blast effect, kablooey! And let's put Red Cog back together. And that's it, and that's all, and I'll see you in the next one.